We have a Garrett steam tractor. Now these steam tractors, they were used on light haulage, so you probably have a furniture remover or somebody similar to that with the trailers behind like they've got. As you can see from the legend on the canopy top of this one, it worked for Sadler Brothers of Stourbridge in the West Midlands. Actually painted yellow and red, but it's now owned by David Bosworth of Brackley Gate. Never a dull moment with this engine, it's out most weekends. Now just coming up to the commentary point, shall we say conversions, they actually reboiled one or two ploughing engines and they used the parts of the Fowler engines. So this one has it was built by John Allen and Company of Oxford, but it was using Fowler parts, so it's got a Fowler works number on it of 811. It's owned by Vicky Derbyshire. So that's the John Allen built steamroller just coming past the commentary point. Oh, hang on, Debbie. I'll go hope it don't. You know, I never did trust these Now, it's not very often first new engines around the arena being built. We're very fortunate. Jacobs, it's an Evelyn Barford roller of 1946 that went new to Baines, who were contractors of Botton in Bedfordshire. This one actually finished up at the Royal Liverpool Hospital for Children, where it stood in the playground there, and it had all faces painted all over it. The kids used to get on board of it at that Liverpool Hospital. It was rescued from there by a gentleman called Phil Hellawell from North Derbyshire. After a few years with Phil, who did nothing to it, it moved to John Wood of Wineswold. John did sort of nothing with it. It stood at Fred Dock Race Yard at Anyway, Empress, big Fowler road locomotive, owned by Dave Maris. And family. All right, I've got it. You know you get into trouble. I don't know, these ladies are always squaring me up. Now, it's 10 years since this one's been to a rally, so we're quite pleased to have it back out again. It was one of those engines that was owned by the Cuthbert family from Grenoside at Sheffield. They were the last people to work steam in the Sheffield area. And when that one went for sale at Cuthbert Sale in the 1980s, it realised £22,000 just over, which is a lot of money in the 1980s. So it's recently been purchased by Dave Maris. So, following on behind, we have two Fowler ploughing engines. These are the largest engines here this weekend. The BB type, being driven by Sparky, went new to wards of Carrington Grange in Lincolnshire. It was laid up in 1947. And it was restored by the late Gordon Fleer. Right, now we have a little Elvaston Steam and Vintage advanced steamroller, 6-ton example. This one's owned by Barry and Mary Johnson of Kegworth. Went new to Woodhams of Catford in London. Had time with Worksworth Quarries, and it was purchased by Barry and Mary in 1980 from the Paisley sale. And actually had a hand in restoring that one when it first came back to Kegworth. It took us 6 months to get it up and running. And over the last few years it's received a new boiler, etc. Now we have a little Garrett Showman's tractor that spent a working life in Norfolk. It's been restored to today's condition by its owner James Ragsdale of Retford. Good afternoon, James. Stuart Hazel Tomlinson with a Fowler that went new to Lawrence Faulkner in Oxfordshire. Came into Leicestershire about 1964. In the ownership of Ted Sansom. Stuart was all gentleman who helped Ted Sansom for many years. They certainly looked after it. We've got a Fowler Road locomotive now owned by Aaron Henton from Norton Juxta Twycross called Bell of the Wolds. They used to belong to a gentleman called John Connor in East Yorkshire. Things are getting rather busy now. I want eyes in the back of my head and... Right, okay. Just to mention, we've got the little Evelyn tractor that belongs to Jeff and Janet Lamb. This one was one of a batch of four, one of a batch of three that were ordered by Herefordshire County Council in 1920. It's had a number of owners in preservation.